Hi guys, give me a minute or two. I need to do this. Yeah. Hey, what about what day are you WT United? Why not? Yes, United States of inclusive. Here we are. Hello, boys and girls. I don't know who's like trying to share this in the. We got a special interview. We got one dirtbag Dan popping in soon. So like want to see how everyone's commenting on it. On the comments to see if people go see a questions for Mr. Dirtbag Dan, who is a wrestler from New Jersey. For people who don't know, I did send him the link to it, and sorry, Matt, I will tell you straight off the bat. I did message you on the group chat we're in. Hi, Derek. That I can't somehow the StreamYard will let me do it privately on the 3Dub page. So that means I had to share it on my main page. So yeah. Hi, Mary. So there's a lot more people can watch Dirtbag Dan. I just sent him the link. So we got like 5 minutes until he pops in. So let's hype up some stuff here. For people who have not seen my last videos I done with Dirtbag Dan. No comment. No comment on that. No comment about Koloff. Hi, David. No, sorry, I'm not going to any wrestling shows today. I am going to be interviewing a wrestler from New Jersey, one Dirtbag Dan. Oh, yeah, there. You're going to love Dirtbag Dan. Killjoy met him and he had fun, so have seen it with Fiona with Dragon Queen. That's going to be fun as well. So I was hyping everyone up and see if they got any wrestling questions they want to ask to Mr. Dan when he pops in. For people who don't know the crazy stories that we already said about Mr. Dan, one of them is basically saying that he is same lane as crazy as New Jack. He has a crazy Raven story with Bite Retail. He was part of something. He said he was part of DX for a quick moment, and a lot of other stuff. Needs word Koloff. Well, if someone get Koloff, then I would be happy to interview Koloff if he wants to show up. But if he's not going to show up, so hey, if someone finds a way to get Koloff off this panel, I would. But so if anywhere, if you got any questions, the comments are right there. I did share the 3Dub. I did. I did share the 3Dub. Let me recheck. Yes, I did share the 3Dub, Matt. I did. So I'm just waiting for the next 2 minutes, 2 or 3 minutes, till till Dan shows up, I just send him the link. So I'm just hyping everyone up. If anyone got any questions, or if you want any like deathmatch questions or like crazy spots, Dirtbag Dan will help you out for that one. And Matt, you're gonna love Dirtbag Dan. I know that you're gonna love him. If you're saying, you know, like if Killjoy loves him, Fiona loves him. I kind of like talking to him, and yeah, so it's going to be fun. We're going to have a lot of shenanigans. Oh, by the way, this is a warning for people who don't know about Dirtbag Dan and what I normally do. He's promo doing this with him. Um, this is not going to be a PG show. Normally, my shows are not. Like, you know, I try my best to be PG, but man, this is not going to be PG. I'm going to straight up telling you guys that this is not going to be PG. Straight up. Yeah. So it's waiting for him to pop in, and then we're going to start going in. Oh, Matt, I hope you also. I've also shared this on my YouTube page and other feds that I'm in because why not? Because I love talking to Dan. It's been a while since I last talked to Dirtbag Dan, so yeah. Uh, what's my favorite wrestler? My favorite is Aleister Black. Um, and I'm wearing one of his new line shirts on. And oh man, don't get me started about Aleister Black. um, it is 8 o'clock on my time. Oh, yeah, you're good. You're good. I'm just starting to tagging people. For the having the guy that has them wrestling this Dirtbag Dan is really one humble. Yes, yes, he is. Oh, you should have seen the stuff watched back. There, here, Maddie. Matt. So, if anyone got any questions for Dirtbag Dan, so I can speak for people who want to know, is make the comments are down below, and everything would do that. I already checked that now. Everyone had made the comments in the other beds that I shared this into. You know, it's great. I'm going to share this also to Outcast because that's going to be fun. You know, there's a lot of people in Outcast. I think Outcast is member for Freedom, so yeah, give me a minute. Give me a do 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 do. Group. Outcast. So what this on the EFED Central or EFED News? Does this counts? Nah, yeah. I just want to have more people to watch. So, where do we love wrestling? And we're doing the wrestling movie. In the pro wrestling round, and I had to do it near before. So yeah, now we're waiting for a day. While we're waiting, sharing all the other places and whatnots. Let's see how is everybody. So I got like 5 people watching. I think most of it's on my Facebook. I also am sharing this on my YouTube page. Hope, even though how this is, I'm probably going to get blocked for all this cussing that's going to happen. So be warned. Okay. So if everyone who are watching coming in from all the other places, I have an interview with one wrestler named Dirtbag Dan, and here he is. There's the Dirtbag.
Ladies and gentlemen, it has been way, way too long, so let me reintroduce myself. I am the Godfather, Phil, the Sultan of Slime, the Guru of Grime, the Duke of Dust, the Prince of Puke, the Master of Mud, the Punk of Pollution, the Honcho of Herpes, the Deacon of Dirt Bag Dan.
I thought you said you want to be that. I thought you said you want to accept the herpes.
But somebody messaged me the other day saying, "What up, Honcho of Herpes?" And I'm like, so it is catching on like herpes now.
It's been a hot minute since the last time we did this, ain't it?
Oh my God, right? Oh, by the way, cheers to anyone that's drinking.
Yeah, I told people that this is going to be our normal routine like we used to do, Dan. I told that like off the walls.
No, I've so matured. I'm down to earth, and it's going to be a very PG show, ladies and gentlemen. There'll be no fucking cursing, any of that shit going on. So get ready, motherfuckers, for a show. Oh, so Brooke, what's up in Florida, man? How's it going down there?
So far so good. There's a show tonight in the fairgrounds. But I decided to talk with you instead. So it'll be a lot more fun.
I'm definitely way more fun than a wrestling show with quarantine issues. What do you got to wear a mask and you got to stay back?
Yeah.
I don't know. So what's the deal? So I was invited on by Matt, I think it is.
Yeah, Matt A-Star. He is the owner or the GM for 3Dub. That is one of the defense I told you about.
Yeah. Well, Matt, I hate to tell you, you suck. Okay. Brooke will destroy you in your E-Fed. She is a monster. She's no oh my God, why am I drawing a blank? He's from Jersey. Give me a name of some people, Brooke.
Killjoy?
Killjoy! You know Killjoy. I'm Killjoy's boy, and I got his back. So, Matt, watch yourself, bro, because if I join the E-Fed, you're done. I'm going to bury you lower than dirt. That's coming from dirt. Cheers.
Oh, I love this. This is what I miss about hanging out with you, man. We should do this again. We should do this again.
It's been way too long.
I know that you're having a kid soon, so.
In a month. So, yeah, I wanted to give everyone an update because the video I shot, I was putting a coffee table together.
Yeah.
You guys want to see the...
Yeah, let's see the update. Let's see the update of the coffee table.
Oh, my God, let me tell you.
Is it
You ready
from
for this?
IKEA? It's from
Yeah.
IKEA, isn't it?
I never finished it. I fucked it up. It's standing up here. There's pieces in the box here.
Is it IKEA? But it was an IKEA table, wasn't it?
That's what I said, but she said it's not from IKEA. It's definitely from IKEA. I mean, there are so many parts and not enough directions with this thing. I'm like, and then there's a second shelf, like it's a coffee table that expands like a transformer. It grows to become like a desk. What happened? What happened to four legs and a piece of board? There's your coffee table.
Matt wants to. Okay, Matt got simple stuff. He says, "When do you know that you want to be a pro wrestler, and also that he will kick KJ's ass?"
I'll kick KJ's ass.
No, Matt will.
Oh, Matt.
No wait, no wait. So what? So he wants to know when you want to be a pro wrestler.
I really never wanted to become a pro wrestler. I kind of fell into it, which is weird to say. I had a friend of mine that wanted to do it, and I found a school. I was like 15 and a half, going on 16 years old. Found a school, and like they're like, yeah, we have a program for kids 14 to 18. Bring your parents, sign you up. And I'm like, okay, well, let's do it. So we go, we sign up, and I'm like, my parents signed a contract, so I'm thinking I have to stay.
Mm-hmm.
My buddy that wanted to do it quit after 2 weeks, and I'm like, well, I'm fucked. I signed up for 6 months, and I fucking fell in love. Oh my god! It's funny. I found my first day of training on tape.
Oh, you did?
I will never watch it. I will never upload it. That match will stay in a box for life. I had like, if you ever seen ECW Sandman, he used to wear like these 1980s pants to the ring.
Yeah.
That's what I had on. I had like Sandman style pants on, and I had a Heart Foundation shirt. So 2 different generations of clothing already is like fucking ridiculous. And I just show up. I had like a pair of Converse. I had no idea what wrestling shoes are. I'm like, what the fuck are wrestling shoes? Shoes for wrestling, obviously. Yeah, I didn't put them together right away. Wrestling shoes. So I'm like, my first day learning how to fall, like bump and stuff, and it's just, I would rather show girlfriends, my friends, or whatever, a video of me being born than me on my first day of training. That's how embarrassing it is. And especially my dad filming with this big camera like on his shoulder, like, hey, oh, come on, you little shit, do it again. Do it again. I fucking doing it wrong. Like, yeah, I will never burn it. It'll be like a relic down the road. If I ever become famous, I'll mount it on a shelf and kids will go, what's that box there? And I'm like, let me tell you about VHSs. A VHS was way before DVD. Oh, it's got so much dust on it. It's like Betty White's vagina, probably. I'd love to see Betty White's vagina, though. So, where's our other friend, Fiona?
Oh, you want Dragon Queen? I could ask her in. Give me a minute.
No, three's a crowd. We don't need her. I just ask you. Fucking Canadians. Sorry, A. Making syrup.
Matt wants to know who's your favorite person and least person to work with.
Favorite person to work with? Oh, fuck. Captain Lou Albano. So I had a show. I was like my early 20s, and I'm wrestling this local guy, and he was managed by Captain Lou Albano. And now me growing up, it's like it's Captain Lou, Super Mario, because he was Super Mario from Super Mario Brothers. So I'm the bad guy, and I have to shit talk the sweetest guy in the world. So I just remember at one point I'm kicking my opponent's ass, right, and throwing the boots, and I look over to Captain Lou, and I'm like, "Shut your mouth, Super Mario!" And I'm like, part of me just laughs. I'm like, "Oh my god, I just told fucking Super Mario to shut up." Oh, least favorite person to ever work. That's a tough one. Because I don't know. I've wrestled assholes before. I've been in the ring. Some people would say New Jack, but New Jack was one of my favorite guys to be in a ring with. I've told the crazy story. I didn't tell about the after party. Not until I'm famous will I talk about that night. Because he can still murder me. But I don't know. I really don't have a least favorite person to work.
What about the one who keeps avoiding you for that hardcore title match? Does that count?
Wait, who?
You remember you said you had that when you were defending your hardcore championship that you lost in the Freebird rule when you tried to get it back to the whole quarantine session. He keeps avoiding you. The whole
that little pussy fart Ryan Frost.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, but I won the title back because his balls finally dropped, and we booked an outside private event, and he got his ass kicked. Oh, excuse me, Bud Light. And I won it back. And now he's like, I don't want a rematch. I'm better than that. I'm Ryan frickin' Frost. It's like, shut your mouth. There's a show going on in Connecticut right now I'm going to tell people about. And it's an indoor wrestling event. They've got things around the ring. The ring is 8 foot by 8 foot. That's a tiny ass ring. That's the size of my kitchen. Actually, that ring could fit in my kitchen.
I think I've seen a similar ring before. And it's like, how in the world you feel like it's going to hurt?
I'm not knocking the guys that are on that show because it actually helps a wrestler performing in a small ring because now you get to do less. You have to work on your character, you know. You're not flying all over the place. But me, I couldn't do it. Think about me doing a lion salt. I'd fall out of the ring. I would spring one side and go on the outside like, fuck. But I'm proud to say, I don't know if anyone saw a promo I put up. Less than 24 hours ago, I put a promo for a show I'm doing in Indiana for Battle on the Border Pro Wrestling.
Oh, I saw it. That was pretty good.
I'm happy to say over 1,000 views in less than 24 hours. And I was like, maybe people are starting to like this mug. I don't know if they like my face or they just like to hear me scream. But I think it's pretty fucking cool. And if you haven't seen it, go to my page, check it out, because my page is public. Don't think it's not. Search my name, Danny J. Pettit Jr., and find me, or I'll find you. Do you want to play a game?
Lori C is supposed to know, why do they call it a ring when it's a square?
Who asked that question? Who asked that question?
Roy Cease.
Fuck off, Roy. I'm not answering that question. It's called the squared circle. Okay. A little insight. When two guys are in a ring, okay, they circle each other, which is the shape of a ring. Circle. All right. Look, just Google it, bro. Why are you asking me questions? Be like, Alexa, why do they call it a wrestling ring? Okay, it's square, not a circle. Alexa. Roy, I want you to friend me right now, Roy. I want you to friend request me so I can unfriend you. I don't like you. Bro, is he a friend of yours? Do you know him?
He's probably one of the e-fetters that I probably know. I'm sorry. E-fetters are interesting, man. You know, different side of different weird individuals. You've seen some of them already with the past few times we started these conversations.
I didn't know what to expect when you invited me on this originally, and I was really intoxicated the first time I was on one of these. Facts. I was sitting in my car. I was drunk. I was doing other stuff.
Yeah.
It was, and then next thing you know, it's like, we're going to have Dan back next week. And I'm like, what the fuck do I talk about now? I think I just shot my load.
No, you got, I know your worst injury. I think you told me was your hand.
So, yeah, I gotta say, because I've broken a lot of bones, but this last year, I very rarely, like, vaguely see these scars now. So I broke my hand in like 3 places, and I had to get surgery. I got pins in my hand now, and it was the scariest thing. I just got back from Florida, enjoying myself, training, and I was tired as fuck. Had a show that night. The kicker is, I broke my hand on my entrance. Not even during the match. My fucking entrance. I got in the ring, you know, the square circle. I stood on the second rope and I slipped. My
What did he press he must actually press the. He actually hang up.
no, my phone fell. So, like I said, I tripped on my entrance, right? And I slipped and fell, and I broke my hand, thinking it's nothing. So I wrestle my match in the square circle. Then I wrestle another match that night. And then I go to the hospital and they're like, it's broken, which it was very clear to see, like bones and no knuckles anymore. But fun fact too, before I had my surgery, I still wrestled a match in the state of Connecticut with a broken freaking hand. Okay, I'm like Kurt Angle over here. You know what I mean? Like I wrestled a match with a broken freaking hand. Also broken both my wrists, fractured elbow, broken fingers, torn knee, bad ankles, broken toes, 4 back braces. That sucks. Had a mini surgery on my neck. Nothing serious. Missing a tooth.
We got another. He also want to know. Roy sees again. Asks John Cena or David Arquette.
No, John Cena's gonna have to get in line. I've been calling David Arquette out for over a year now, and he's not responded. I'm very upset. Now he has a movie coming out too. Fuck you, David Arquette. I hope you see this because let me tell you something, bro. I just threw my hat down on the ground. I called you out while in a ring, bleeding profusely. Then recently I tagged you on Facebook and you ignored it. But Jake Christ of OVE, I called out and he accepted. So fuck you, David Arquette. John Cena would win all day.
Another David Goldsmeet. Where is this dude wrestles at? So basically, where you mainly wrestle at.
Where do I wrestle at? New Jersey, New York, Pennsylvania, Connecticut, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, Maine, Indiana, Ohio, Carolinas. I was invited to Tennessee this weekend, but I didn't have enough time. Like they asked me to come to Tennessee the other day, and it's a 12-hour ride, and I'm like, well, I'm gonna need a hotel for like 2 nights. They were good with my price too, but I was just like, it's such short notice. I have to take off of work one day, and I'm like, I got the baby. Like I can't risk being half a day away and like a baby's born too. It's not gonna look very good.
That's not good. That's not good.
Yeah, I already got permission to go to Indiana at the end of September because our baby will be born before then. So I asked Amber, I'm like, honey, I have an event the end of September. I was like, as long as she's healthy, can I go? And she's like, sure you can. I'm like, thank God, because I'm gonna go crazy.
I bet you are probably going crazy without going to having doing not being part of a crowd.
Well, I got her some wrestling stuff already. I got her like a women's belt. I got her a onesie that says future women's champion. I got her a Ouija board onesie too, so it's gonna be really fucking cool and creepy.
David also want to have you work with Bill Alfonso.
Haven't worked with him. I've been on a show with him or two, but never really like anything in the same match. You know, we shared locker rooms, so he was a good guy. I've never bothered him. Nothing crazy I can really say like, oh my god, like he whipped his dick out or something. There's nothing I could really like. He was a cool dude in the locker room. That's it. I'm sorry, the story sucks. You guys probably expected more. Yeah, sorry to disappoint.
Matt wants to know dream opponent.
It would have been Raven, without a hands down Raven. If he could still go, I would love to have a match because he was the reason I liked wrestling. Something about the way he talked. Like Raven spoke and you listened. So like having a match with him would be very psychological and very simple and maybe violent if he was still in that like Raven was very extreme. And that's if you've seen my matches or pictures, I like to bleed.
Yeah. So you're a deathmatch wrestler, to say the least.
I wouldn't consider myself a deathmatch wrestler, but I've been considered a deathmatch wrestler. Especially like 2 weeks ago, I jumped off like a trailer. Like I dove off a trailer on this. I cannonballed onto people too. I didn't do your typical dive, like I literally cannonballed into a group of people. Like so, I got up there and I was like, "Oh man, stupid!" And it was just like cannonball. I don't know. I'm ridiculous. If you haven't seen that video either, go on my wall. That thing got like 2,000 hits and growing. But it's like a 9-second clip of like, oh shit, Dirtbag's gonna, oh, he jumped. Why? And then there was another video of me like slamming somebody on a bunch of light tubes. And I've wrestled in my new gear. I'm trying to push this new gimmick of DD Allen. I am the GG Allen of pro wrestling, wearing white trunks that are shit stained and blood stained.
Yeah.
A lot of people thought I shit myself for real. It's like, no. I mean, I could have. I'm not going to tell you if I did or not, but like, it was paint. Yeah. Oh, and by the way, guys, you should check out troll.co. They got some really good merchandise. Dirty hands, clean money. I love the shit out of it because it says dirty.
And it suits your game.
Like, that's all I got. That's the only reason I bought it. It says dirty. No other reason. So, cheers to anyone having a drink right now. I want to say salute. Brooke, are you even old enough to drink, dude?
Yes, I'm 22.
Yes, you are. Sure you are.
I'm born in 97.
Okay, yeah, me too. I wish. Fucking, I'm so old. I look young, guys. Do you have a lot of viewers right now, or is it just like me and you?
Oh, we got 6. We got 6 viewers.
I'm sorry, 6 people that I'm disappointing, but I'm old. I'm 35. 34. Okay, I've been wrestling 18 and a half years. I may look young and stunning and handsome, like a young Matthew McConaughey, but really, I feel like a old fucking man. I hurt every day. I went to training today. I was there for like an hour and a half. I'm so sore. So sore, but I won't admit it. I won't admit it to the lady. I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I'm fucking hurt, man. It hurts. Oh, my back is killing me. Medicine. So if you guys have ever wanted to ask a professional wrestler any kind of question, except why is the ring square if it's called circle? I don't fuck that guy, Roy. Roy pissed me off. Feel free to ask away, guys. Anything you'd like. Could be about wrestling, could be about life, diarrhea, whatever you want.
All right. I have to ask this thing. How you became the name Dirtbag Dan? How that became a name?
So, like, it was like the complete opposite of me, because like I was like always neat and organized. So, wow, this looks weird. It looks like my head's like falling off. So, like I'm neat and I'm organized, and like being young, you get dirty. So it's like people are like, oh, you're such a dirt bag because I'm organized and stuff. So I'll never forget the first day I walked into a wrestling school, sitting there with Dirtbag Dad, and like the owner's like, yeah, dude, we're gonna work on like your technique and wrestling ability and physical like body shaping and stuff. And he's like, eventually, we'll work on some character development. I was like, nope, I'm gonna be Dirtbag Dan. 16-year-old cocky boy, and Gino Caruso goes, all right, kid, we'll work on it. I was like, now I'm gonna be Dirtbag Dan. Like, yeah. And then a year and a half later, because the first couple shows I did, like when I was able to do matches, it was just Dan Pettit, Danny Pettit, 16-year-old professional wrestler. And then I started developing like slowly, like I basically looked like Raven. I'm not going to lie. Cut off jean shorts, punk rock shirt, leather jacket. I had long, gorgeous fucking hair, man. I was Raven.
And then you like the Jersey Raven.
I was literally Raven, like no bullshit. Like I don't want to post these pictures, but I'll find them and I'll post them and I'll tag you.
Right.
Embarrassing. Like I am Raven, nevermore. So someone mentioned about the Raven story. I think Matt wanted to ask. He was asking
Yeah,
about
Matt
it.
wants to know about the whole Raven story. I think we've talked about it before, but I could be wrong.
I think I've talked about the Raven story before, right?
I think you did. Well,
So,
we'll give everyone an update about it.
so Matthew,
Yeah.
and Roy, if you're watching, fuck you. So I did
Oh,
a.
Matt Mimic. He's
Hey Matt, how you doing, bro? So I'm talking about Raven now. Don't interrupt. Don't be rude.
yeah.
God, don't make me join, bro. If I get in this E-Fed world, you guys done, Matt. Me and Killjoy are coming after you, bro. My boy Killjoy. You're gonna hit with the Dirty Jersey Squad. So Raven held a seminar, and what a seminar is, you go there and you learn about wrestling. You know what you can do
Oh
better.
yeah, I remember about this story. You told me
All
about. I want them. You go. You go.
right. So I'm at this seminar in Pennsylvania. I'm sitting next to actually two of my boys. Everyone's got notebooks. I never come prepared to these things. I try to take it all in. So Raven starts talking. Cool, he's hitting us with some knowledge, some facts. And he goes, I'm gonna tell you something, man. A wrestling match is just like jerking off. What? Hold on, what? What? I'm sorry. And I shit you not. My boy is sitting next to me and he's writing this down. He's like, wrestling is like jerking off. He goes, the way he describes it, he's like, Brooke, you won't understand this, but you might. If you do like one of these like finger game things, whatever. So you never get into a wrestling match and just rush. It's like masturbating. You get that lotion, lighten it up, and you work. And this is Raven's words, not mine. You work and you work. And he's like, when you're ready to go, you take it home, which means the finish of the match. And then the crowd goes, ah. That's the Raven story. He compares jerking off in a wrestling match as the same. I can't make this shit up.
Oh, I think my friend Mason just said to take it. I'll take that challenge if you actually do e-fetting. He will be probably your first opponent. I think.
Tell him to send me something. Call me out. Make me want to do this. Don't anticipate me just doing this. All right. If you really want a promo battle, step up. Competition is what I seek. Victories are what I get. Step up, get put down. You'll realize why. I'm just plain filthy.
Well, Mason saw the link in the group chat we're in. If you want to pop in, there's the link right there. He straight up said to your face if he wants to do a call out.
Join in, bro. What you got to say? I'll treat you like Roy and say, fuck you. Roy, I really don't know you, man. Don't take offense to what I'm saying. And if you do, change your tampon. So glad this family-friendly conversation tonight, guys, huh?
I love having talk. We should do these again more. This is always fun talking to you, man. But life's been busy.
Yeah, no, things have been crazy. Like, how have you been dealing with like shit out in Florida? Like, is there a lot of like limitation on going in places still? Are you able to like?
For what I do for work, I have to make sure I be wearing a mask. But the funny thing is, what I do, I'm normally in the back of the library where I work at, so there's no point of wearing the mask. But I do walk out of the to the front area to get the books to returns. But
Okay.
besides that, in the where I work with you, part of the scam accounting area, and we'll go to businesses, you have to wear a mask now. So
It sucks.
yeah, I
Like
know.
I'm working at a Walmart right now, and usually I work overnights, guys. I'm gonna hit you with some dirt facts, and I'm working with customers now. I love people. I hate customers. Okay. So I'm at this store. I'm just supposed to be helping out because I'm like a boss. And people are like, sir, can you help me? And I'm like, yes, of course. I had a woman. So the store I'm working at, like 2 months ago, somebody pulled a knife on someone, right?
Oh
Because
yeah.
because they weren't wearing a mask. There was a big altercation. Dude pulled a knife out on someone. I'm like, all right, wow. A couple of days later, I'm like walking around. I have my mask down around my neck. And this woman's like, excuse me, do you work here? I'm like, yes. How can I help you? Like, threw my mask on right away. She's like, oh, there is a man. This was a total Karen moment, guys. There is a man in the aisle, and he's not wearing a mask. I was like, ma'am, I got this. Thank you. She walked away, and so did I. I went the other fucking direction. In no way am I telling you to put a mask on. If you don't want to wear it, I don't care. Trust me. I have been bled on. I have been spit on. I'm pretty sure someone's farted once or twice on me, too. Okay? Someone doing this. Uh-oh.
Dude, Matt A started talking about Mason. Mason is hand down is the toughest son of a bitch I ever feud with. Good thing he ended my career, so I don't have to deal with that again.
Well, are you guys warning me about this? Like, this guy's going to end my career? My E-Fed career hasn't even started. You really want the smoke? Hey, do you? Call me out. Sorry.
Hey, that's you want to face the Dutchman.
Bruh, if you want this, come get it, bruh. Okay? Okay, man? You want a piece of this? You want a piece of me? I'll call my boy Killjoy, okay? Vinny Death. You don't know Vinny Death. 5 feet of fury. I crush you like a cockroach. Yeah, bring it. Bring it, bitch. And then, what I'm going to do, I'm going to come to your property, and I'm going to kick your dog. That's right. I will kick your dog. Your dog will die. Okay, your dog needs surgery. I kick your dog. I kick your dog. What do you do? Big Bird. Kermit the Frog here. That guy's a bitch. Bring it.
Fiona! She wants to smoke.
Great. Now this viewership's really gonna go down with Fiona here. I mean, I love Fiona. Fiona, yeah. Fucking hate her. Yeah.
Wait. Hi, Mason.
Who's this guy?
I'm not one to let someone be disappointed, not showing my face, not showing my beautiful ginger. Oh, wait, you're ginger yourself, so you know that problem. It's what life is. But Dirtbag Dan, I hear you want to go into the E-Fed world to see what you can do against people that, talk a lot and don't really go in the ring. I mean, I must say, I don't go in the ring myself. But I would like to accept that challenge or give you a challenge because I like the competition. I do.
I was falling asleep. Sorry. What were you saying?
Sure. Go to sleep. Please do.
You're like Jigglypuff right now, bro. Your superpower is putting people to sleep, but you don't have a marker to draw on my face. I'll sing it for you. Jigglypuff, Jigglypuff.
Wow. That's great. That's so fantastic. Please continue on with worthless little shit like that. Really, do it. It's childless stuff, man. It's childish.
Are you from Ireland?
No,
seriously. Where are you from?
No.
England?
Netherlands.
I was gonna say, like, all jokes aside, man, the gingerness and the accent a little bit. I was gonna say, well, I spent some time in Belfast.
Dude, it's fine, man. Like, I would go all out, but it's like 3 fucking a.m. here, so yeah.
Really?
I was just like, fuck it. If people are gonna say that I need to come on, I'll do it. Do my little fucking stupid stick.
Yeah, we'll do this another time when it's like, it's a 6-hour difference.
Yeah.
So we'll have to do this at like 6 o'clock here while it's midnight there.
Exactly. No, man, I just want to call and just do my stupid little fucking thing.
I'm sorry. Yo, I'll bring an A game next time. You bring your A game, and cheers and cilantro and salute.
All right. Cheers, man.
What a dick. No, I got you. Hey, hold on a second. Talk to someone else. Hey, Mama, what's up? How do you hit the mute button on this fucking thing?
Oh, we already do it. There you go. I got it. that was an interesting quick minute. Who knows? Sooner or later, maybe Dirtbag Dan might fully face Mason. Hold on, let me do this. So, if anyone else wants to, you know what? Give me a minute, Mike, for funsies. If you're in eFetter, if you want to pop in, want to join in the fun, I will send you the link privately. All right, let's see if you're good. You're good now.
Am I back? Hello?
Ah,
Can you hear me?
yeah, I hear you fine.
Oh. Have you ever fucked up a live promo? Yes. So back in the day, I was doing this imitation. Me and my tag team partner, we just imitated other people on rosters. We were imitating this guy, Kyle the Beast. We came out with half our faces painted. I painted a dick on my buddy, and we tried to convince this dude to be our leader, and he walked off on us. So I just did we did movie quotes. I was like, Bumblebee tuna, your balls are showing. And my buddy on the other mic, he started going, Mila Kunis, the actress, and I just broke down. I just started breaking. I broke down laughing. Like, we were just hitting them we were doing stupid movie quotes from Ace Ventura and other movies with Rob Schneider and Adam Sandler movies. And he just out of the fucking blue in front of 200 people, he screams, Mila Kunis. And I was like, I'm done. I got nothing, bro. I can't speak no more. So, yes, I have screwed up a promo. Oh, geez. Dylan, yeah, all jokes aside too, man. It's trust me, wrestling sucks. It hurts like shit. Like I said earlier, I've had 4 back braces. 2 of them had to be sculpted on my body. And it's not a joke. I'm 34 years old, and I wasn't, all jokes aside too, my body hurts every day. My shoulder, hip, and leg on my left side are now an inch shorter than my right. So it's a very physical sport. It takes a big toll on your body, especially starting at a young age. I was still growing. So, I mean, you guys that do the EFED, I don't bash you guys at all. Like Brooke, you know it,
Yeah.
and I think Matt was saying it too. I will never bash you guys. You enjoy what you do, and you get to meet new people all the time too, different fucking countries. It's phenomenal. It's fun, and as long as you're loving it, that's all that matters. Fuck all the haters.
Yeah.
Screw them. You guys having fun, and I get to be part of it every now and then. I'm happy to. I feel blessed that I can join your fun. Maybe not do it.
We have a lot of you mentioned before. We have a lot of huge wrestlers that in it. When we talk about down in Florida, we got Zachary Taylor, Zach Monstar. If you know Monstar is, my friend JD Rush. We got a lot of wrestlers decided to want to do e-fetting. It's very cool to see how much they want to do to help out with their mic skills and all that. So that they
I remember you were telling me once that a lot of the wrestlers actually were bashing you guys and saying it's crap, this and that, but fuck them. It's why do you got to hate on someone's joy? Why do you got to be a killjoy? No pun intended. No pun intended. But it's a physical sport. And I know people that do the professional wrestling and they start at an older age. I know people that started in their 50s and they've always wanted to try it, but you're not going to know if it's for you unless you try. A lot of people that have medical issues obviously can't do it. So this is a source for them to still being an entertainment field of sorts. You guys, Canada, England, all over the fucking world you guys are at, right?
Yeah.
The power of the internet is phenomenal for you guys to be able to I just talked to a dude in the Netherlands. The fucking Netherlands. That,
Yeah.
that's crazy. Now he knows who Dirtbag Dan is in Netherlands. That makes me happy. And like, I'm glad you were able to help me. Oh boy, what's Matt saying now?
Like I said before, for the gimmick Dan plays, he's honestly one humble SOB.
Well, say that one time. Yeah, I've tried to read it too.
Oh, here we go. Like I said before, the gimmick Dan plays, he's a humble one, honestly a humble son of a bitch.
That's the thing. Oh, what we got here?
All right. Now you can go to PWH Pro Wrestling Holland.
Send me an invite. I'll like the page. I follow a lot of you guys actually, more than I knew. So I am watching. And like I said, maybe I'll join in one day. Shoot a video on me. I'll shoot one back. See what happens. Truthfully, I slack a lot of times shooting videos. So don't feel a certain way if I don't respond. But shoot a video at me, man, and I'll shoot one back to you. We'll have some fun.
Yeah, I think it's going to be interesting seeing how having more people join in is always my favorite.
And I have a decent size. Hey man, what's going on, bro? Good. I'm doing a podcast right now. So you gonna be outside for a little while? Yeah, but we'll have a beer in a little while. Cool. Sorry, neighbor. Yeah, but oh no, like I was saying, he said I'm very humble for my gimmick. I hear that a lot. Like when I went out west, a lot of people didn't know who I was until they looked me up.
Wait, PWH is actually a pro wrestling company in the Netherlands that Tommy N actually started there. So this is where Aleister Black started his career.
Oh, good. I'm definitely gonna follow that page now. So like I went out west and people only knew me from the YouTube videos and like seeing my character. I'm wearing a shirt that says like I eat pussy and stuff, and I'm bleeding. And a lot of fans after my match were like, you're completely different from your character. You're a very nice, respectable dude. And I'm like, thanks. It's like I portray an asshole. I am an asshole, but I'm an also genuine, respectful guy. You show me respect, I show you respect. That's how it works.
Matt also asked if you could wrestle outside the U.S., where would it be?
Working on Mexico right now for 2021. That's I'm linking up with a bunch of guys, and we're working on some stuff to go down there to do some like a 1 week tour, actually. So yeah, but Ireland would be like a gold mine to wrestle with since I have some history in Ireland, some family out there, and so I'd love to be able to wrestle in front of people out there and just basically wear all orange for Protestant colors and be a complete dick. I am like if I go to Mexico, bro, I'm wearing a Donald Trump shirt and I might get stabbed. Yeah. I'm not a political person and a religious person, but like when Obama was president, I wore a shirt that said blame the black guy. And I got a lot of people, like a lot of hate for that. And it's good and bad. Like if people are hating on you for something you're doing, they're paying attention. They're watching you at least, If they say nothing, then you really didn't make an impact or a mark in a way. So it's like sometimes you got to be a little outside the box. But in the time that we're living in now, everyone's a little bit sensitive about everything. So you got to be careful. Like I have things that pop up on my memories of really good matches, but I was wearing an Obama shirt that said set things, and I can't share that content today because it'll be reported. I might be marked as a racist, even though it was a character. So I look back at things I did, and I'm like, maybe I shouldn't have done that. It was good for the moment, but can't share those matches. They were really good, though.
Oh, that was a pain to do.
Yeah, but if anyone wants to find me on YouTube, I don't have a channel. And if you search Dirtbag Dan, you'll get the rapper on the West Coast. So when you search Dirtbag Dan on YouTube, Dirtbag Dan is 3 names, and then put wrestling. Or if you want to see some throwbacks, type in Dan Rages. You'll see me in tights, leather shorts. It's really weird.
Matt also asking again, how did the gimmick you do, does anyone refuse you to work with you?
Nope, not at all. I've never had anyone refuse to work with me. because they know what it is. That the character, it's a gimmick. I a little more insight on the wrestling biz. I do things where, like I said, I wear white trunks now as my DD Allen gimmick that are blood and shit stained. It looks like blood and shit stained. And I have toilet paper in my trunks too that I pull out and I'll wipe in someone's face. And it's a disgusting like shock and awe kind of thing. But I'm one of the safest people too. I believe I've never hurt anyone. Even today, today at training, someone told me that I have more talent than I let on, that I like underutilize. And I was like, thanks. So I try to pass a lot of knowledge on. Like I said, I trained Joey Janela. he's an
look where he is now.
he's an AEW. I also trained another gentleman who had a WWE tryout years ago. Sonny Kiss, not saying I trained him.
Yeah.
When he first signed up, I was working out with him a lot at the schools and training with him. Look where he's at now. So I'm proud to say, like, I have a little part in a lot of people's success, and I'll never sit there and type it on Facebook like, oh, if it wasn't for me, you'd been. Oh, I'm just happy that we were able to cross paths and help each other out in a way, and that's what I'm proud of. Hell, there's a guy that was an indie referee he's a referee on WWE now. I was on dozens, hundreds of shows with, and now he's on TV doing main event matches. I'm like, dude, that's fucking. Guys in Jersey are like, that's so cool. We were in locker rooms with him. He was one of the nicest guys. And one day he's going to be the senior referee in WWE. It's insane.
But that was a cool timing.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah. So I want to remember the last time we also talked about your experience with Grimm Toy Show. That I know that it probably didn't went out the bad when iffy, isn't it? It's iffy.
So I've said this before, and I've said it to Grimm. I like Grimm as a person. This guy has a successful YouTube channel, over 1.5 million subscribers. YouTube pays him to make videos. Pays him. He has a ring. He's very successful. He's got sponsors. I like him as a businessman, as a friend. As a wrestler, no. No, no, no. I don't think he should be in a wrestling ring at all. I do not. But as a man, nothing but respect. He gets paid to play with action figures. That's what he started with. He started playing with wrestling figures on YouTube, and he got paid for it. I'm like, man, the guy's living a dream. And me and Meadowlands Monster had a match at Grimm's Toy Show back in May, which within a week we had like 40,000 views, and we were like,
I saw that, and you didn't even get a chance to use the pizza cutter. You didn't even get a chance to use your favorite weapon. It was like, I'm disappointed in that.
I really think I'm going to have to reconsider my weapon of choice. Every time I come out with a pizza cutter, it gets used on me. I think I may have to retire the pizza cutter. I used to come out with a cheese grater, and that backfired on me all the time.
We just have so next week we're plan the funeral for the cheese piece of slices.
Maybe I'll start coming out with a spatula full of thumbtacks.
Oh, then what do you face Joey Ryan
with his penis finisher?
Yeah.
Actually, Joey Ryan put me over at an Impact taping. So my former tag partner, he did some extra work without me one day, and he was talking about himself in our tag team, and Joey Ryan's like, yeah, I know Dirtbag Dan. And my cousin was just like, he calls me, he's like, bro, Joey Ryan knows who you are. I was like, yeah, and what's your point? He's like, Sammy Callahan knows who you are. I'm like, yeah, I know. And my cousin's just young and stupid. He's like, how do people know who you are? And I was like, I've been around a long time. Like, Falaba and me used to travel together all the time. Not all the time, but we traveled to a number of shows together. And LAX, who are Santana and Ortiz. I'm at an Impact taping in Philly. I'm in the locker room, and Santana and Ortiz were like, yo, Dirtbag, Wayne, what's up, bro? And like everyone's like, who the fuck is this guy? like meeting me, like saying hi to everyone. And I'm like, I'm Dirtbag Dan, dude.
Yeah, basically wants to know, is there a dream company you like to work at some point? If it would be a one would match.
Impact. Um, I'm too small for WWE. Like I'm realistic. I don't care how many people say, "Oh, dude, you just gotta bulk up and you can have an opportunity." I'm gonna be 35. Ain't no way I'm gonna get jacked and another like foot and a half on me. Impact, I think I'd have a better opportunity with, and chances.
Yeah, and also because Impact is basically they own their own TV company too.
Impact has
So,
been since '02.
yeah.
June of '02, I believe. Actually, they debuted, and I debuted in March of '02 in professional wrestling. So I'm like 2 months older than Impact. But I had an opportunity one time last year to go to a taping in New York, and I might have been able to have a match, but I had a death in the family, and I couldn't make the event.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know what? Family's first. It is what it is. Maybe
Yeah,
I'll have a
that's the number one rule for e-petting also, because life comes first in e-petting. That's basically the main thing. Remember, this is just a hobby, so
Yeah, like
you don't
I,
have to
I would never,
overdrain
I would never
yourself.
respond with like, "Oh, they're dead." Okay, cool. I got something to do, so I'll be back. Like, no, it's like that's family's family, dude. Like,
Yeah.
fuck everything else. My body is killing me right now.
Well, you've been working on that table and gave up on, like, what
Yeah,
you work.
fuck that table. Fuck that table.
Hey, always. Hey, at least that he didn't need to try to do a Bubba and Dudley spot on it.
I'm about to. Fucking table. It's gonna be the death of me tonight. Oh my god. So, but I think I am gonna cut this short, Brooke. I do appreciate you having me,
Yeah.
dude.
One last question from Matt. He says, "Have you ever wrestled a female?"
Yes, I have. I wrestled a couple of different females. My first title loss was to a female. Actually, I was 17 years old, junior division still at ECPW. My opponent was a girl named Melissa Stripes, who was a young and up and comer. And oh yeah, I broke my hand in that match too. Broke my hand in this match, and then she beat me and became a champion. Earlier this year, I had a death match with the female in the state of Connecticut, which we wound up brawling into the street, and the police came. So I wrestled a female once or twice. Yes, I got no
well,
shame.
well, nice talking to you, Dan.
Nice
Hopefully,
talking.
hopefully we can do these again. Whatever happens, right? It
Next
doesn't.
Saturday. Next Saturday.
Next Saturday, and
The
same
date,
time
guys.
same time as always.
Fuck yeah.
All right. Do you want to do your outro for everyone?
Ladies and gentlemen, in case you're just tuning in, once again, I am the Godfather of Filth, the Sultan of Slime, the Guru of Grime, the Duke of Dust, the Prince of Puke, the Master of Mud, the Deacon of Dirt, the Punk of Pollution, and a honcho of herpes. I am Dirtbag Dan. And I'll see you guys later.
Bye, Dan.
Bye.
Oh, I'm sorry, Christian. You should ask that question later. So yeah, that was fun. I hope everyone enjoyed that. Hopefully everyone got a good weekend. So, and if that means next Saturday, we're back doing it again with Dirtbag Dan. And so, hopefully, so it'll just be like once a week, once a Saturday night. We have Dirtbag Dan coming right here. So, if everyone have a good night, and thank you for watching, and good night. And